Welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we get set for the second half of our doubleheader for you here tonight. We head to Las Vegas, Nevada for this one. It'll be the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Rams come in at 6-8. They still have an outside chance of making the playoffs. A lot would have to happen. However, if the Rams lose this game, they are eliminated from the playoffs. The Raiders have already won the AFC West as they come in with an 11-3 record. If they win today, they'll be tied with the Jets for the best record in the AFC, as the Jets have lost 2 in a row, and the Jets have fallen to 12-3. The Raiders can tie them for the best record. The Jets would still have the tiebreaker, but that would mean that both teams would have to win in Week 16, and then we'll figure it out then. So a lot on the line for the Raiders. They still have an incentive to play well. Evil Dead is now 115-76 on the season. Evil Dead is now 39 games over 500. He can get to 40 if he gets this one right. He's catching up with Misty. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Viva Las Vegas for this one. The Rams and the Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Rams and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. We're in Sin City for this one, the Rams and the Raiders. Evil Dead's going with the Raiders. Channeling Al Davis. And it looks like the Raiders will kick off. The Rams will get the ball first. The Rams have to win to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. If they lose, they are out. Rams will get the opening kickoff from the 5-yard line. On the return is Jackson Biggs. And Biggs brings it out to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Rams will have it, 1st and 10. Starting quarterback Matthew Sinclair in his 5th year out of Tennessee. He spent 2 years with the Chiefs, now in his 3rd year with the Rams. Just doing 2 games here tonight. We'll go over tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow we're going to wrap up Week 15 and start Week 16 tomorrow. We're going to do 2 games in the afternoon, and we'll do some games in the evening tomorrow. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon, and Lawrence McCutcheon out to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 10 and a 1st down for the Rams. McCutcheon in his 2nd year out of Tennessee. The Rams are the defending NFC champions, but they're facing elimination if they lose today. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson in motion. They fake the handoff. Sinclair throws and incomplete. He's trying to hit Randy Fields, the tight end, coming across. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rams. They come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Harold Jackson out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 12. The 2nd-year receiver out of California, Berkeley. And that'll be a 1st down for the Rams at midfield. The Rams would still be eliminated from the playoffs if some other teams happen to win. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets back to midfield. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. And now one of the offensive linemen got shaken up. That's number 63. That's Kerry Martin, the left guard. 2nd and 10 for the 50-yard line for the Rams. Opening drive of the game. On 2nd and 10. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. In motion is Fields. Sinclair looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Fields coming across. Randy Fields out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. The rookie out of Air Force, Randy Fields. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Rams at the Raider 42-yard line. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon gets the first down. 4 yards out to the 38-yard line. First down, Rams. On the tackle there, number 27, Tommy Hill, the rookie out of Nebraska. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Still the opening drive. 1st and 10 from the Raider 38. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back. Throws downfield. Caught by Jackson. Down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 11. And a first down for the Rams. Nice opening drive by the Rams so far. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raider 27-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Jackson, who gets down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 9. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 1. .5:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Rams have a nice opening drive going on here. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair throws quickly. Caught. And making the catch downfield is Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia, down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be another Ram first down. Rams just methodically moving it downfield. 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon around the outside. And McCutcheon down to the 1. A gain of 10 yards for Lawrence McCutcheon. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Rams. Rams come out. They'll spread the receivers out 5 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Sinclair throws, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it out to Lovett, and that was knocked away by number 26, Jason Law, the 8th-year defensive back out of Arizona. Nice play by Law. He's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. In the offset eye, Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon down at the 1-yard line. He didn't get in. His knee was down before the ball got across. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Raider defense toughening up here. Everybody in tight this time. On 3rd and goal. Sinclair to McCutcheon. In for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Lawrence McCutcheon. A nice opening drive by the Rams. They just march down the field and get the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams eat up a lot of time too. 3:45 left in the first quarter. They lead at 6-0. Lucas Ewing will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Rams lead at 7-0. A 13-play, 72-yard drive. Live from Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Raiders will get the ball for the first time, trailing 7-0. Lucas Ewing will kick off for the Rams. There's the kick. From the 3-yard line on the return, bringing it back for the Raiders. Dwayne McNeil out to the 28-yard line. And now Cam Ward comes out, the rookie out of Miami. I know in real life he went to the Titans, but in my draft he went to the Raiders because I don't use the Titans. I only use 28 teams. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 3:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Raiders come out 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward, a draw play to Orlando Cousins, and Cousins out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 9. Cousins, the 5th-year running back out of Louisiana Tech. We have an injury timeout as Peyton Clymer will go to the sideline. Hopefully he can return. That'll stop the clock. 3:36 left here in the first quarter. Rams up 7-0. LA and Las Vegas, they're only about 230 some odd miles apart. They probably took a bus and not a plane. 2nd and 1 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide. Ward hands off to Cousins, and Cousins out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll be a Raider first down. Three minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Rams up 7-0. Raiders on the move. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the near side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward hands off to Cousins, and Cousins out to the 43-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Under 3 minutes left to play. Raiders come out 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun on 2nd down. Ward draws back, throws, caught, making the catch. Jason Siegel out to the 47-yard line. They cross midfield. A gain of 10 for the Raiders, and that'll be a first down. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Raiders on the move at the Ram 47-yard line. Raiders come out 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins, and Cousins cuts back, finds the opening, and gets down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8. Heads up run by Orlando Cousins. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Both those Ram uniforms look good. Those Rams uniforms really look good here on 25. 2nd and 2 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins, and Cousins picks up a yard to the 38. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. In the I formation, Ward under center. Ward hands off to Cousins, gets the first down, out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. The Raiders next week will wrap up the regular season in Buffalo, and that's going to be a big game for the Bills. And the Rams will face the Broncos at home, the final Monday night game of the season. 1st and 10, Ward, play action. Ward throws deep. He's got a man open, touchdown, wide open, Levi Crosland. A 34-yard touchdown catch. And he was open like nobody's business. The 4th-year receiver out of Virginia. The Raiders have already won the AFC West. Now they're trying to be the number 1 seed. They can catch the Jets at 12-3 with a win. The Jets would still have the tiebreaker, and that would mean the Jets would have to win in Week 16. The extra point by Dylan Lang. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. The Jets play at Indianapolis next week for the final game. And the Raiders play at the Bills. The Raiders have the tougher game. 55 seconds left to play. Here in the first quarter, we're tied at 7. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15, here at Jammin' Sports. We'll go over tomorrow's schedule real quick, right after the kickoff. It'll be a Week 15-16 day tomorrow. The kickoff from the 3-yard line. On the return, Jackson Biggs over the 25. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. Jackson Biggs out of Florida State in his 3rd year. All right, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon, we'll have the Raiders we'll have the Cowboys and the Vikings. That'll be the Sunday night game, followed by the Packers and the Bears, the Monday night game. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back, and we'll start Week 16 with the Raiders in Buffalo and Houston and New England. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Royal in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon to the 27-yard line, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. We'll have 4 games tomorrow. We'll do 2 games, take a break, and have 2 games. We'll wrap up Week 15 and start Week 16. And then we'll continue on Sunday. 2nd and 9 from the 27-yard line. Sinclair throws underneath, caught. Making the catch, James Royal out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 10. 1st and 10 Rams. Sunday, we're going to try to get 4 games in. We want to wrap up the season before the end of the month. At the end of the first quarter, we're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. We start the second quarter. We're tied at 7. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 37-yard line. Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws, gets it outside, and making the catch, number 86, Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia, out to the 47-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams. Give you the yardage here in a second. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line in the I formation. It was a gain of 10. They hand off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up 2 to the 49-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Raiders and Rams tied at 7. $7:15 and counting here in the first half. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. No, he fakes it. Steps up, throws deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Harold Jackson. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Rams. At their own 49-yard line. If the Raiders win, Evil Dead's going to be 40 games over 500. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun, 3rd and 8. McCutcheon in motion. Sinclair looking. Sinclair rolls out, throws it back across, throws it away, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Rams will have to punt. Evil Dead, greatest of all time. Thomas Spears will come in to punt for the Rams on 4th and 8. Spears gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a punt by Thomas Spears. He puts the Raiders out at the 1. We got to watch out for the safety now. 1st and 10 Raiders at the 1-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here with you on this Friday, the second half of our doubleheader. The Seahawks beat the Cardinals 17-14 in the game before this. That's in the video section. It's also being loaded up to YouTube as we speak. 1st and 10. Ward looking, throws quickly, and he led his receiver too much. Looking for Peyton Clymer, incomplete. Clymer, the 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 1-yard line. We're tied at 7 with 6:47 left in the second quarter. Everybody in tight for the Raiders. Ward under center. Ward looking, throws again, same pattern. This time, Clymer catches it at the 9, a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. That was the exact same play. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders at their own 9-yard line, 4 wide. Ward hands off to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins picks up 10 out to the 19-yard line. First down, Raiders. Dante Jones on the tackle, the 8th-year defensive back out of Princeton. First and 10 Raiders at the 19-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward looking. Ward throws deep, and he overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Mason Greer down the sideline, incomplete. Greer, in his 4th year at Louisiana Monroe, led him a bit too far. Be 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward under center. Ward hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins out to the 35. A gain of 16 and a Raider first down. Bob Sullivan, the linebacker on the tackle, the former Redskin, in his 11th year out of Oregon State. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Ward in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ward looking. Ward in trouble, and he goes down. He gets sacked back at the 30-yard line. On the sack, number 98, that's Will Boone, the 9th-year defensive tackle at Louisiana Monroe. A loss of 4, be 2nd and 14. 5:18 and counting here in the first half. We're tied at 7. Again, those Ram uniforms look outstanding. I always like the Raiders uniforms too. They're simple and to the point. 5 wide. Ward in the shotgun. 2nd and 14. Ward draws back. Throws underneath. Caught by Peyton Clymer. Out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Bob Sullivan again on the tackle. 4:43 and counting here in the first half. 3 wide to the far side. Ward in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. Ward looking. Ward throws. Caught. Coming across. Jason Siegel out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 10. Actually, it's a gain of 12. Out to the Ram 49-yard line. First down, Raiders. Raiders now in Ram territory, tied at 7. 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Raiders trying to take the lead before halftime. Ward on 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. Throws quickly. Dumps it off to Levi Crosland. 7 yards out to the 43-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. .343 and counting. 2nd and 3 from the Ram 43-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ward drops back. Ward throws. Caught. Making the catch, number 85. That's Randy Marks, the rookie tight end out of Indiana. Down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 12 and a first down for the Raiders. Clock is moving. 3:13 and counting. Raiders come out in the offset eye. Ward under center. Ward looking. Ward throws outside to Siegel. Turns upfield. Down to the 25. Another 12-yard gain. Jason Siegel, the 12th-year tight end out of Tulsa. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Raiders on the move. 1st and 10 from the Ram 25-yard line. Everybody in tight. Single receiver set out wide. Ward under center. Ward, play action. Throws deep. And it's knocked down. Incomplete. Bit underthrown. Broken up by Bryson Shaw, the rookie safety out of USC. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Ram 25-yard line. 2:37 left in the half. Everybody bunched up tight again for the Raiders. Calling it audible. Ward, hands off to Cousins. He loses a yard, back to the 26-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 11. On the tackle there, number 91, Ray Thomas, the defensive tackle. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2:15 left. 3rd and 11. Ward in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Ward throws outside, caught. Jason Siegel down to the 6. A gain of 20. And that'll be a Raider first down. 1st and goal from the 6. He gets out of bounds. They stop the clock without using a timeout. Raiders still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning coming up. 2:08 left. Now the clock will run. Will they get the playoff in time? They might. Not. 2-minute warning. Here at Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and goal for the Raiders at the 6-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward back. Ward rolls out. And Ward's going to take off. Touchdown, Raiders. Cam Ward, a 6-yard touchdown run. The rookie out of Miami. There you go, Evil Dead. And the Raiders take the lead before halftime. From college football 25. He didn't go to the Titans, he went to the Raiders. He had to. I'm not using the Titans, so he had to go somewhere else. Dylan Lang for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 14-7. That was a 98-yard drive, actually 99. It started at the 1-yard line. I just realized that. Long Raider drive. 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the Rams will have a chance to tie it up before halftime. They have 3 timeouts, 1:55 to work with. And now kicking off will be Caleb Swayze. From the 5-yard line, Harold Jackson on the return. Actually, on the return, it was Dante Jones out to the 30-yard line. It's hard to pick up the numbers sometimes. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Rams. 1:51 left here in the first half. Raiders get the second half kickoff. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back. Throws. And I'm not sure who that was to. Incomplete. He was underthrown no matter who it was to. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1:48 left in the half. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair throws underneath, and that's caught by James Royal, the former Brown, out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. James Royal in his 12th year out of North Carolina. 3rd and 5 from the 35-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. In trouble, and Sinclair got hit as he threw, incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was pressured. Incomplete. If the Rams lose, they are eliminated, by the way. However, they would be eliminated later in the season or in the week if the Cowboys were to win. On 4th and 5, Thomas Spears gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 19-yard line. Making the fair catch, number 84. That's Dwayne McNeil. And now the Raiders get it back. They still have some time, 1:15 and 3 timeouts. Let's see if the Raiders can score again before halftime. On 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward throws quickly, coming across, incomplete. It was dropped by Randy Marks, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. 1:12 left here in the half. Raiders up 14-7. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward looking. Throws outside. Caught on the sideline by Peyton Clymer. Good for 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 out to the 27-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1:07 left here in the first half. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Throws. And it's caught by Jason Siegel. And the Raiders take a timeout. Siegel picks up the first down. Out to the 33-yard line. And now with 1:01 left in the half, Raiders have it 1st and 10 from their own 33 with 2 timeouts left. Let's see if the Raiders can get in field goal range. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward back. In trouble, and he's going to get sacked. Back at the 28-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play. On the sack, Toby Smith, the 12th-year defensive end out of North Carolina. And the clock is running. Raiders do not take a timeout there. 2nd and 15 at the 28. Down to 45 seconds. Interesting, they did not take a timeout. 4 wide, Ward in the shotgun. Ward back, throws quickly underneath. And that's caught by Clymer. He picks up 6. It'll be 3rd and 9 at the 34-yard line. The Raiders take a timeout with 31 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 9 at their own 34-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Ward draws back. Looking, steps up, throws, and it's caught on the sideline and getting out of bounds. J.T. Franklin, the 4th-year receiver out of SMU. That's a 30-yard gain by J.T. Franklin. First down, Raiders. They still have a timeout. 25 seconds left. They're trying to get into field goal range. They need about 10 more yards. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ward fakes the handoff. Steps up. Throws deep. And it's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Bob Sullivan, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 21 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward in the shotgun. Ward fakes the handoff inside. Throws deep. He's got a man. Clymer holds on at the 19-yard line. 23 yards to Peyton Clymer. Down to the Ram 19-yard line. And the Raiders will run it down and they'll kick a field goal. They'll kick a 36-yard field goal right before halftime. They'll take their final timeout here with 4 seconds left. And Dylan Lang will line up for a 36-yard field goal attempt to put the Raiders up by 10 right before halftime. So Lang will line up from 36. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 1 second left on the clock, and the Raiders take a 17-7 lead with 1 second left here in the first half. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead with you here live from Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We'll wrap up Week 15. We'll have the Cowboys and the Vikings, and then the Packers and the Bears. We'll take a break, and then we'll start Week 16. Kickoff is out of the end zone. We'll have the Raiders and the Bills tomorrow, followed by the Texans and the Patriots. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws it deep. And jump ball. It's incomplete. Halftime score, the Raiders 17, the Rams 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. We start the second half. Raiders up by 10 on the Rams, and the Raiders will get the second half kickoff. Thomas Spears will kick off. Raiders from the 7-yard line on the return. This is McNeil, and Dwayne McNeil out to the 28-yard line. Cam Ward will come out. Raiders can make it a 3-score game with a touchdown. The Raiders will tie the Jets for the best record in the AFC with a win here today. The Jets would still have the tiebreaker, better conference record, but only by 1 game. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward hands off to Cousins, and Cousins makes his way out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Bob Sullivan on the tackle. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead on this Friday. You never know what type of crowd you'll get on a Friday. 5 wide, empty backfield. Ward in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Ward draws back. Ward throws, dumps it off to Peyton Clymer. Clymer picks up 2 yards. Bob Sullivan on the tackle again. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Raiders at their own 34-yard line. Rams trying to get a stop, get back in this game. 3rd and 4 from the 34-yard line. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Davis in the house. Ward draws back. Ward looking. Ward throws downfield, and it's caught but out of bounds. The ball drifted out of bounds. Incomplete. Orlando Cousins caught it, but he was out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. The Raiders will have to punt. In fact, the Raiders go 3 and out to start the second half. Caleb Swayze back to punt in his 16th year out of Baylor. He's been around a while. Swayze gets the punt away. And fair caught at the 17-yard line by Jackson Biggs. Rams will take over, down by 10. 1st and 10 from their own 17. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis. Misty's here. In the offset eye, Sinclair on 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back, looking, throws, downfield to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon out to the 35-yard line. An 18-yard catch and run by Lawrence McCutcheon. First down, Rams. The second year back out of Tennessee. .6:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Raiders up 17-7. 1st and 10 for the Rams now at their own 35-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon up the middle. And McCutcheon to the 46. A gain of 11. And that'll be another Ram first down. On the tackle, number 30, Dwayne Jefferson, the safety, in his second year out of Hampton. First and 10 from the 46-yard line. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon plows forward out to the 48. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. .5:37 and counting. Rams are on the move now, trying to make it a one-score game. Sinclair in the shotgun on 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, throws, and incomplete. He tried to hit Harold Jackson. He was well covered. He had 2 Raiders around him, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. That'll stop the clock with 5:29 left here in the third quarter. Big third down for the Rams, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Fields in motion. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair looking. He's going to throw it deep to the end zone. Incomplete. Broken up by Eldon McCorkle, the 9th-year defensive back out of Syracuse. They were looking for James Royal. Incomplete. I think Royal was out of the end zone anyway. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Rams. They'll have to punt at their own 48-yard line. Or at the Raider 48. Thomas Spears back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Just a 24-yard punt. Raiders up 17-7. Will take over. 1st and 10 with 5:17 left here in the third quarter. Here in Viva Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium. Raiders come out 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward hands off up the middle. Orlando Cousins out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a first down for the Raiders. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Raiders up 17-7. Everybody in tight. Ward under center. Ward looking. Ward throws near side. And he hit the back of Marks, the tight end. Randy Marks wasn't looking for it. The rookie out of Indiana. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. In the offset eye. Ward under center. Ward hands off to Cousins. Out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. On the tackle that time, number 50, Santonio Benson, the second-year linebacker out of Tennessee. Big third down for the Raiders here. 3rd and 7 at their own 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Sets up a screen pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Raiders are going to have to punt. Rams defense gets the stop. 4:19 left here in the third quarter. Caleb Swayze will come on to punt. Swayze gets the punt away. From the 11-yard line on the return is Jackson Biggs out to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 4:11 left to play. We're in the third quarter. Raiders lead it 17-7. Let's see if the Rams can get back in this. Matthew Sinclair, the 5th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. 3 receivers to the far side. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Under 4 minutes left now in the third quarter. Four wide for the Rams on 2nd and 2. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up a yard out to the 26. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. On the tackle, number 52, Damian Snow, the linebacker, in his 2nd year out of Texas A&M. 3rd and 1 for the Rams, 5 wide, empty backfield. Sinclair in the shotgun. 3:20 left in the third. Sinclair draws back, throws, and gets it out to Harold Jackson, out to the 35, and that'll be a gain of 6 and a Ram first down. So the Rams pick up the first down. Clock is moving. 3 minutes left to play. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon makes his way out to the 42. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2:41 left in the third quarter. Rams trailing by 10, trying to make it a one-score game. 2nd and 3 from their own 42. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Fields in motion. Sinclair throws it outside to Jackson. A wide receiver screen. Good for 5 yards. They pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Got enough for the first down. The Rams will host Denver next week to wrap up the regular season. The Raiders will be at Buffalo. 1st and 10. Hand off to McCutcheon. Picks up a yard to the 48-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Rams at their own 48. 2 backs in the backfield on either side of Sinclair on 2nd down. Takes the snap. Throws. Gets it out to McCutcheon. Not McCutcheon, I'm sorry. Gets it out to Royal, out to the 44-yard line. They cross midfield. A gain of 8. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. James Royal on the catch. 1:15 and counting. Big third down at the Raider 44. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Jackson in motion. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws. Caught by Royal coming across. Out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Nice drive by the Rams so far. It's eating up a lot of time. 1st and 10 from the Raider 30-yard line. Down to 45 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Raider 30-yard line. Everybody in tight, single back. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. We're down to 22 seconds left in the third quarter. It's a long drive by the Rams. probably have time for one more play. 5 wide, empty backfield. Sinclair in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Sinclair throws to the near side to Royal. Out to the 17-yard line, a gain of 6. That'll be a first down. At the end of the third quarter, Raiders lead it 17-7 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. We start the fourth quarter. Raiders up 17-7. 1st and 10 from the Rams at the Raiders 17. Sinclair throws deep, incomplete. Looking for Harold Jackson across the middle. He overthrew him. Rams trying to make it a one-possession game. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Raiders 17-yard line. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon goes down. No gain. Damian Snow, the linebacker, comes up and makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 10. Big third down for the Rams. Even a field goal makes it a one-possession game, though. 4 wide. Sinclair in the gun. 3rd and 10. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets through inside the 10. Down to the 4. A 13-yard gain by Lawrence McCutcheon. 1st and goal at the Raider 4-yard line. McCutcheon at 84 yards on the day. Just needs 16 more. Gaming Reels in the house. Where have you been hiding, Gaming? We haven't seen you in like forever. Welcome on in. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Fields in motion. Sinclair looking. Rolls out. Throws. Caught on the sideline by James Royal down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 2. Be 2nd and goal from the 2. Gaming Reels in the house. It's like he's one of those guys that comes in like once every 2 months. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Everybody in tight. They hand off to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon does not get in. Picks up a yard to be 3rd and goal from the 1. I'm doing great, Gaming. I hope you're doing okay. Evil Dead's here. Say hi. Misty's here. Say hi. 6.5 minutes left. 3rd and goal for the Rams now at the 1. Everybody in tight. Single back. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. It gets nailed for a 3-yard loss. Leighton Cripps, the defensive tackle, puts the smackdown on him. He does not get in. Nice goal line stand by the Raiders. And now the Rams will kick a field goal. Lucas Ewing will come on. This will be from 21 yards. This will make it a 7-point game. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 17-10. Oh, the Pats are doing lousy. The Patriots are 5 and 10. They're in last place in the AFC East. They've already been eliminated from the playoffs. So the Raiders lead is now 17-10 on the Rams with 5:58. Well, they're not the worst, but they're close to it. The Cardinals are. The Cardinals are 3 and 12. So the Rams have pulled to within 7. There's the kickoff from the 5-yard line on the return. Number 39 on the return for the Raiders. That's Jared Brand, the rookie out of Brown University, out to the 25. 5:53 left to play. Raiders up by 7. The Raiders will tie the Jets for the best record in the AFC with 1 week to go if they can hold on and beat the Rams. 5 wide. Ward in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Empty backfield. Ward back. Throws deep. Incomplete. Looking for Levi Crosland. Broken up by Isaac Aronson, the 4th-year defensive back out of Michigan. Been sticking up since Billy Joe Booth left. Yeah, it was a while ago. Good old Billy Joe. He's retired now. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Ward draws back, throws, and it's caught by Peyton Clymer coming across out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Been sticky up, says Billy Joe Boothla. That's funny. 5.5 minutes left. 4 wide. 3rd and 4. Ward back. Sets up a screen pass to Cousins. And he gets the first down. Picks up 4 out to the 36-yard line. First down Raiders. They'll keep the drive alive. Toby Smith on the tackle. As we're coming up on 5 minutes left to play. If the Rams lose, they're out. They're eliminated. 1st and 10 from the 36. Ward looking. Ward in trouble. He's going to take off. And Ward picks up the first down into Ram territory at the 49-yard line. A gain of 15 for Cam Ward. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Ram 49-yard line. 4:35 and counting. 4 receivers set wide. Ward in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ward looking, throws, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 4:26 left. Raiders up by 7. The Raiders have already won the AFC West. They're looking for a home field advantage, just like they did last season. 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. Ward looking. Ward in trouble. It's going to take off again. And Ward inside the 30. You're right, he needs to slide. Down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 by Cam Ward. Another Raider first down. He's a rookie. He'll learn to slide. Bryson Shaw on the tackle, the rookie out of USC. First and 10 for the Raiders now at the Ram 25-yard line. 4:12 and counting. This drive taking up a lot of time. Raiders trying to make it a 2-score game again. In the I formation. Ward under center. Hands off to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins picks up 2 to the 23-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 3:45 and counting. Yep, the Raiders are 11-3. They've already won the AFC West. And they can tie the Jets for the best record at 12-3 if they win today. On 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Ward looking, throws, dumps it off. And that's caught by Jason Siegel down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 13. Pittsburgh has won the AFC Central with an 8-7 record, believe it or not. It was a weak division. 4 wide, 1st and goal from the 10. Ward in the shotgun. Ward looking. Ward throws near side. Caught by J.T. Franklin. A 6-yard gain down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. We're in the tail end of Week 15. We have 2 more games left in Week 15. And then we'll start the final week of the season tomorrow. We'll do the last 2 games tomorrow. And the first 2 games of Week 16 tomorrow. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. In for the touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run by Orlando Cousins. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. They're up 23-10 on the Rams. Next week, the Raiders play at Buffalo, and the Jets play at Indianapolis. The Jets have the easier game on paper. The Raiders will tie the Jets, but the Jets have the tiebreaker, better conference record. And now the extra point by Lang. The kick is up, and it's good. Even if the Raiders win this game, to get home field advantage, the Raiders would have to beat the Bills, and the Jets would have to lose to the Colts. All the Jets have to do is beat the Colts, and they have home field advantage throughout. But the Jets have lost 3 in a row. They're on a slide. They were 11 and... They've lost 2 in a row, I'm sorry. They were 11 and 1, now they're 11 and... Or no? Yeah, they're right. I had it right. Jets are 12 and 3. There you go. 2:01 left. We'll have the 2-minute warning after the kickoff. Swayze will kick from the 7-yard line. On the return, Jackson Biggs. And Biggs out to the 29-yard line. 2-minute warning. Comes with 1:57 left. Rams are down by 2 touchdowns. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They got to score, and they got to score quickly. If the Rams lose, they are eliminated from playoff contention. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair looking. In trouble. Rolls out. Throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:52 left. We'll have NBA basketball for you after this. And we'll be back with football tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon tomorrow. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. Throws. And it's caught by Harold Jackson. Actually, that's not Harold Jackson. Kip Brown out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. Yeah, Miami is 9 and 6. They clinched a wild card. Miami's won 4 in a row. They were 5 and 6. And the Dolphins have gotten hot. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back, throws near side. Caught on the sideline by Randy Fields, the tight end. Good for 7 yards. Down to the Raider 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. Yeah, the Patriots having a bad year. 1:43 left. Yeah, Cancun early. Sinclair on 2nd and 3 throws. It's nearly picked off. Dwayne Jefferson, the second-year safety out of Hampton, nearly picked it off. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 from the 42-yard line. 1:39 left. Raiders up 24-10. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun on 3rd down. Sinclair draws back. Throws down the middle. Caught by James Royal down to the 9. And that's going to be a gain of 33 yards. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Rams take a timeout with 1:22 left. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Well, they didn't take a timeout. I'm sorry, they didn't. Sinclair on 1st and goal. Throws to the end zone. Caught by Royal. Touchdown, Rams. James Royal in the back of the end zone. A 9-yard touchdown catch. This one just got interesting again. Nice drive by the Rams, scoring quickly. And now Lucas Ewing will come on for the extra point. And the Rams, you know they're going to line up for an onside kick. Yeah, it's not over yet. Ewing for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Raiders lead at 24-17. 1:11. Try that again. 1:11 remaining. I don't know. I don't know what I've been drinking. Missy goes, what have you been drinking? I love those Ram uniforms. And they really pop on Madden 25. They look good on 19, but they really look good on 25 here. All right. Lining up for the onside kick, Lucas Ewing. Here we go. Takes a nice bounce, but it's fielded by the Raiders. That's Mason Greer who recovers the onside kick for the Raiders. The Rams can still force a 3 and out. They'd get the ball back with about 10 seconds left. They can't let the Raiders get a first down. If the Raiders get a first down, they can run out the clock. Evil Dead's going to be 116-76. Evil Dead's going to be 40 games over 500. A new personal best. It was a personal best back at 33. It's a record that may never be broken. Ward under center, 1st and 10. Ward hands off to Cousins, picks up the first down, out to the 31-yard line, and that'll do it. A 13-yard gain. Rams take a timeout. The Raiders are going to be 12-3. They'll tie the Jets for the best record in the AFC. The Jets have the tiebreaker at the moment. The Raiders and the Jets in the victory formation. The Jets have a 9-2 conference record, and the Raiders are 8-3 in conference play. They did not play each other in the regular season. Ward takes a knee. Rams take their final timeout. And the Raiders, they're going to have to snap it twice, and that'll be it. We'll be back with football tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. We have NBA basketball coming up. I don't. All black, that'd be terrible. I like the silver and black. Ward takes a knee again. It'll be 3rd and 12. I don't like monochrome uniforms. 3rd and 12 from the 33-yard line. Final snap of the game. Ward takes a knee, and that'll do it. Raiders will hold on for a 24-17 win over the Rams. Rams are now officially eliminated from playoff contention. And the final seconds will tick away. Will they take the snap? They do not. Your final score, the Raiders 24, the Rams 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have NBA basketball up next. We'll see you then.